He says he'll call you and to talk Jyotish, over lunch on Tuesday because you both happen to be. And so when he calls, if he calls during Jupiter Hora, then he really wants to talk about Jyotish. If he calls and it's Venus Hora, then his intention is definitely for a little something more. This is the other way to use it.
Okay. Doesn't matter what Venus is in his chart or my chart? Okay. Just
if he called you to ask about, lunch on Tuesday,
okay.
What Hora did he call him? If we can actually apply it to the chart. Now we're going way off topic. But it is possible to take... because if that's Venus calling, then what's your Venus in your chart? Like, for example... I remember once Sanjay was saying something, and I walked in and I'm listening to him talk, and like a minute or two later I'm like, oh, but that's not good for your health, that'll cause this and that and that. He was talking about food, and he's health wise, he's got all kinds of excuses to eat what he wants to eat. and I can't remember exactly what the subject was, but I made some comment about what he was eating and the food and the Vata Pitta Kapha kind of, and he looked at me. He was just like, and he said, "What Hora is it?" And I think it was Sanjay Prabhakaran looked on the computer. He said, "It's Mercury Hora." He said, "Huh," and he said, "So and he has 6th house Mercury." I was like, "Oh, so it's my 6th house Mercury speaking." That 6th house, that bad digestion was saying, no, if you want to be... So you can... I was
this Mercury in the 6th house.
And if you look at my chart, it's a very strong Mercury, but, it was Mercury Hora. So Mercury, whatever he was saying, Mercury was like, this is this is what will make you healthy. But I was the Mercury in his chart speaking to him.
Gotcha.
But the bottom line is, it's a mercurial situation happening. Okay?
Interesting name.
So you can use the Horus also in that way.
Is it in the
But-
book? I mean,
Horus?
yeah.
I don't know where that is.
You had that. I think you had that one of the early handouts, but before you started the beginning class,
Mercury speed.
I think.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, 'cause
online
you
all
went over
over.
Horus, when we were learning about the sun and the moon, and you had the
Yeah, it's the very first handout.
Oh, okay.
The very first
yeah,
handout.
the time of day.
Mercury and Virgo can be kind of a little bit of a nitpicker, huh?
Very detail oriented.
Yes, one thing to be just jack and something.
That's why I have no books out yet, because I just nitpick them. They have to be perfect. Have to be diagrammed with everything. Have to be.
You have the best handouts. I mean, you have the reference, you have the sources, very clear and derived. I mean, it just
And that's Mercury and Virgo.
it makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm. So.
It's not combust either, is it?
It wouldn't be too bad if it was. For writing type things.
So what horror is it now?
It is Sunday.
And it's
What time?
2 o'clock. Yeah.
Will be, is it December?
It's Venus.
Well, there's 2 o'clock. Yeah.
And what was it right before that?
It just became 2 o'clock. It was sun.
See,
We talked about Horus during sun Hora.
Or it's 3 o'clock, depending upon which time you're using.
What
Relative to...
Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight
Oh, in
Time?
specific time, then, it's based on... It's going way off subject. But there's Horus based on sunrise, there's Horus based on 6 o'clock. And there's a whole...
6 o'clock in the
Th- we're not going to go into that right now. There are Yama Horas and Kala Horas.
But you could feel the energy shift as soon as it hit 2 o'clock. The energy shifted.
And I said, let's begin, right?
And does it shift right on the hour? So boom?
Yama Horas, right on the
Yama
hour.
Horas,
By
right.
6 o'clock. As soon as 6 o'clock hits.
Sounds a little
Shifty?
very Yama Horas.
Just...
The death hour. The death hour.
Ladies of the night is what I was thinking.
Saturn has... It's a whole nother topic. Interpretation of Imshotri Dasha.
Okay. Are we done with the calculus?
I mean, we could spend the whole class calculating lots of them.